For some reason, I was thinking one of them went unique.
Yes.
Hub.
Use the same articles you use for Squidoo or other or web 2.0 properties, hub pages. They'll shut you down immediately.
Yeah, we had some shut.
Yeah.
Only use one clickable link to start with. They
Yep.
say maximum of 2. Only use one and add one a week or 2 later after they approve your site and let you go.
So he was saying just only use one link, start with one clickable link instead of 2 or multiple. In the old days, you could put multiple ones in there.
Yeah, hub pages, they're getting crabby. They're getting to be crabby. Easy in advertising. This is no order to the madness up here. Easy in advertising. If you are buying advertising, if you're doing any advertising, you're always sending it to a page with an opt-in form on it, especially if you're paying for that advertising. I have seen so many people that have run an easy ad, a solo ad, paid several $100s to send them to a sales page. I'm just like, what are you doing? That's not marketing. That's playing the lottery. You'll probably make some money, a couple bucks here and there. But like we said, if you take those 100 people that you worked or paid to get to your page and lose 99 of them by driving them to an opt-in form, you might be able to get 30 of them or 40 of them. It's a good offer. I've heard some of the guys in our industry talk about 55 and 60% conversions. Never seen it, the statistics, but I've heard a lot of them say it. Anything to add on easy? Finding advertising. The directory of e-zines, the DOE, best place in the whole world. I can't remember. I think he's got it. It's Charlie Page's site. I think he's got it as a one-time lifetime payment, but I think it's like $100 or $200. I can't remember. I've had my account forever. Pardon me? Yeah. Yep. I think that's what it is too. I believe it's $197. It's well worth it if you're going to use easy in advertising as a part of your traffic strategy. And the reason why, it's a directory, and you go in there and you type in skiing, and it'll show you all the e-zines related to skiing and what kind of advertising they offer, their rates, how to contact them, that kind of stuff. A lot cheaper than Google AdWords.
Yeah,
a lot less learning curve.
We don't really use that. I know that you see some of these totals supposedly of the subscribers in those e-zines. I would find it hard to believe that those are real or if they're very receptive. Because some of those, if I had a e-zine for 300,000 people, there's no way I'm going to sell an ad for $100 or $50. So my first thought is, I just don't know about that. I've paid for one ad in my life, and it was through something like that. Supposedly 60,000 internet marketers, and I got like a total of 200 clicks. I mean, I still broke even, made money a little bit, but I mean, the click to the amount of people in the list is it's out of whack.
Yeah, most certainly. Most certainly. That's why you should only be using it as lead generation. You can't make sales hardly anymore by finding places like this and throwing in, if I was trying to sell my 5-day cash machine product, there's no way I would be able to sell it just by sending it out to a big group of subscribers. If I had a little squeeze page set up, giving something away that was related to affiliate marketing, and I got those people on my list, I could market them, show them my message over and over and over. Not the same message, of course. Different messages, getting them to buy. That's what's worked. When I first started, when I came from direct mail, that was my angle. That's how I first started building my list, is with e-zine ads. This was 2004. We still use e-zine advertising in other niches, not in the internet marketing niche. Because most of those people go, ooh, I could just create an e-zine and I can just make up some number that I have subscribers, and these people want to make money, so they're going to pay me, and I don't have to send it out to anybody. You run into that a lot in the internet marketing niche when you start paying for advertising like that through e-zine advertising and stuff.
And also on all the stuff we're mentioning, you want to be tracking. You want to know if you send out, especially at e-zine advertising, you want to know how many clicks you got, how many. If it's somehow you can track sales, you definitely want to know that. Yeah, you want to be able to hopefully follow them through. So, like if I was signing up for Liz's thing, I would probably sign up use a different pay.com URL. I would send my new URL through her, and she would track the first sale, and then the second sale, and the third sale. Because, yeah, I might not make any money if I'm sending her traffic. And this is for any affiliate offer that pays on multiple levels. Might not make any money, lose money, if she was charging me for it, for like an ad, or someone else was charging me for an ad. But all of a sudden she starts marketing those people, and I make money on the second day or the fifth day or the 10th day. So yeah, everything you do, free or paid, you need to be tracking, so you're not wasting your time.
Yeah, and that's something that Jeff and I both really need to work on. If we would start testing and tracking, we could at least double what we do. At least double what we do. But we've got so much going on, and this is the worst excuse in the world. I don't want to double my income because I don't have enough time. Next. I don't even want to talk about that. Blogging. We went over blogging today. Blogging can be used in many, many, many different ways to drive traffic. You can create blog farms, and this is something that we have. And I didn't know anything about blog farms. My webmaster used to build porn sites for the Russian mafia. And is what they would do, I mean, some really bad, nasty stuff. He's found religion and totally changed over his life. Really good guy now. But he used to do some really bad stuff. And something that I have learned from him is that the adult industry is way ahead of us on marketing. These are big boys. They're playing with hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not,
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, hundreds of millions of, porn is the biggest seller, so yeah. So they're playing with some really big money. So he kind of clues me in to what's working and what's not, because he's still got a lot of buddies in there. And the new way of doing blog farms has really helped our search engine optimization in other niches outside of internet marketing. Not so much with the internet marketing, and it's because the keywords are so competitive. But with less competitive keywords, you can still use blog farms. And essentially is what a blog farm is. You can get software, and I'm not going to name any software because they come up and they die off as soon as they come up. It's basically you buy one for $100, you send it to your guy, your webmaster, whoever you have, he installs it and he gets it up for you. And then a few weeks later, it's dead. And you have to go buy another one. And then he does it again. And it's just this constant chain, but you still have those links out there. You just can't build anymore. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with it. But essentially, it's all these blogs. I mean, hundreds, sometimes thousands of them that have your keyword linked on them. And they all link back to your site. You put them all over the web. You spread them across all kinds of different hosting accounts. I could get really techie on you guys and start talking about the difference and all the servers and stuff like that. We're not going to go there. I'm just going to explain to you guys what a blog farm is. It's imagine a field full of poppies. I love poppies because I love the movie Wizard of Oz. So imagine a field full of poppies, and every little poppy has your name on it. That's basically what this blog farm is. It's thousands of these things. And so you get thousands of links, which drives you to the top of the search engines. But you got to constantly work on this and have somebody that's working on this. The way my webmaster does it, he's got his own team. I just deal with him, and he's got his own team. He has one of his guys, that's all he does all day long. That's his sole purpose in life, is to build blog farms. That's all he does. Constantly. And is what my webmaster does is he just lets me throw links on them. He builds them and I get to throw links on them. So I've kind of got it made with him. He'll be starting a service pretty soon where he's going to be letting lots of people do that. He's in charge of throwing up the blog farms, and you pay him so much a month and you get all the links. Very cool stuff that they're doing. Not something that I really recommend. But it's an option out there. But it's definitely not something that I'm going to recommend to you guys. I'm just trying to educate you about several different traffic tactics today so that you can pick those 2 to 3 to start with. Blogging, we totally covered that today. Like I said, there's so many different ways to use a blog. Blogs have built-in little traffic things. They're very easy to search engine optimize. Optimize. I can't do it. I can't do it. Optimize. There we go. I've talked way too much today. My tongue's just, it's on strike. Okay, so we've already done the whole blogging thing. Pay-per-click? You can do pay-per-click. That's all I got. No, with pay-per-click advertising, what I have a coaching client currently that is wanting to get into niche marketing. And so what we do is we trade information. He's a PPC expert, and he comes to me and he tells me all the goodies, and then I go to him and I tell him all the goodies. So it's kind of like we swap coaching basically. And is what he says is working best is buying the media ads through PPC. And it's really not like bidding on your keywords. It's like buying impressions for your ads. And Google's now offering this kind of advertising. You can do banner ads on a site targeted basis, meaning you go to the search engines, you put in your keyword, and if you click on the first link and they have AdSense ads on it, you can go, I want to advertise on that site. And then you go buy your media and you pay, $5-6 depending on the niche, for say 1,000 impressions. Excuse me, guys. I'm about to lose my voice. It keeps getting lower and lower and lower. So that's one way with PPC advertising. Anybody not familiar with pay-per-click advertising? Everybody knows that you have to pay per click to advertise. Pretty self-explanatory. Press releases. The only way I have ever used press releases is for linking purposes. Just use them for backlinking. Another SEO thing. Have you ever used press releases?
When we launched a couple niche sites, we have used them. They have shown up in the search engines. I use another service where monthly, part of the service, they give us press releases every single month. And yeah, we just do it strictly for the links.
Yep. So that to me, with what we do, that's the only way to use press releases. Press releases get on all the big sites. It's a great getting backlink strategy. I'm going to let Jeff talk a lot about viral marketing because he does it very, very well.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different ways to do viral marketing. You probably have seen the videos that go crazy that everyone watches. It's got 100 million views. A lot of times those aren't optimized at all. A lot of times they're always like comedy type or funny. Those are the ones that tend to, or cute animals or something like that. They tend to get a lot of views, or somebody getting kicked in the crotch or something like that. So those are pretty hard to optimize. We did try to do an article, and you can be found on YouTube. It's called Thank You Mom. I think we've got it on a URL, thankyouMomPoem.com. But we did just a really nice poem, and the market was females, and usually moms and older. So we created a video, and the last time I checked, we had over 110,000 views for that video, and that's just on YouTube. We've got it on multiple places. And at the end of this nice little video, it just says sponsored by one of our sites. So that's just one way. And then if you put it on YouTube, you can also put your clickable link in the description. We do things like that. Usually, selling of, we had a couple that we've gotten up to 7,000, 10,000 views, more educational type videos, where you can give URLs in the video and stuff like that, but not anything. Usually it's only a few hundred clicks. But if you do a ton of videos and you get a few hundred clicks on each one, that's pretty good. And then, the percent that maybe see your URL and go to your site, that you don't know. That's the big question mark. You could maybe, again, track that so you would know, okay, the stats, the URL that I gave is a redirect, so I know exactly how many came to this page because of my stats and that viewed the video, and then you know how many clicked or went to the link and actually typed it in. Or you could put the same link up in the description.